Hello and welcome back to KD's Business Tips. Glad to be with you. Michael Lapide here, talking to you about change of ownership of a business and what to do with your CRA accounts in that situation. Now, depending on your business structure, a change in owner could significantly impact your business, particularly if it's a corporation, a partnership, things like that. Sole proprietor wouldn't be able to change because you are the sole proprietor, obviously, but they can significantly impact things. And whether you're selling a business or just transitioning the ownership, either way, there is certain things that need to be done, okay? Now, in your sales agreement, if you're selling it, there's obviously a breakout of assets and goodwill and so forth, so that all has to be properly accounted for. But remember that if you are selling the equity of your company and you're changing ownership, that's one thing, but when you get to sell that equity, you might be able to use your capital gains exemption, okay? So that's important that you might qualify for that. Now, if you're selling your business, you can obviously check with GST. If the buyer has a GST number, you can jointly elect on the GST that the purchaser pays the GST on the sale, or on their purchase in this case. Okay, or you could collect the GST and of course remit it. Either way, they're paying the GST, the buyer, and then it's going to CRA. Now maybe you're just adding shareholders to your company. Maybe you're just adding spouse or other people. If there is what's called an acquisition of control, that means over 50% of the business is changing ownership. If over 50% is changing ownership, there's an acquisition of control, and you must do a year-end, a corporate year-end on that date of the acquisition of control. So it's very important that if you're giving up over 50% of your shares in any restructure or changing the ownership of your business, that you have an acquisition of control date and you file that tax return. Now, if it's less than 50%, then you don't need to file the acquisition of control. You just need to make the change of the registry and the minute book and make sure everything's updated on your corporate tax return. If you have questions on change of ownership or any of this type of material, we'd love to hear from you. Do post in the comments below. Thanks for being a part of our business tips, and we'll see you in the next video.